everyone, we are from Group 6.
In these videos, we will tell you about historical recount about the Battle of Ambarawa.
Before continuing with the story, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Raisa Fadila.
My name is Kesha Nirmala Putri.
My name is Risma Indriati. And my name is Nanda Putri Alia. So let's get started.
The Battle of Ambarawa was a battle that took place between the Indonesian Army and the British Army. This incident occurred between October 20 and December 19, 1045 in Ambarawa, Semarang, Regency, Central Java. The Battle of Ambarawa began when Allied force and Nika, or the Dutch East Indies Civil Administration, began arming Dutch prisoners of war in Ambarawa and Magelang. This then sparked anger among the local population. The Battle of Ambarawa began when an incident occurred in Magelang. On October 20, 1145, the Artillery Brigade of the 20th Indian Division, or the British military, landed in Semarang led by Brigadier Battle. Battle was allowed by the Republic of Indonesia to take care of the disarmament of Japanese troops. He was also allowed to evacuate 19,000 Allied internees (IPW) who were in the Banyu Biru camps in Ambarawa and Magelang. However, it turned out that they were being carried by people from Nika, Netherlands Indies Civil Administration, or the Dutch East Indies Civil Administration. They then armed the Japanese prisoners. On October 26, 1145, this incident broke out in Magelang. The battle continues between these People's Security Army (TGR) and the British Army.
The battle stopped after the arrival of President Sukarno and Brigadier Battle in Magelang on November of 20, 1945. They held negotiations to establish a Jasper. Through this negotiation, an agreement was reached and concluded. When the British continued to place their troops in Magelang to carry out their obligation to protect and magic to evacuation of APW. 2. The Magelang-Ambarawa highway is open to Indonesia and British traffic. 3. The British will not recognize NECA activities in agency under its control. Unfortunately, the British ran again on the agreement. The opportunities and weaknesses in the article were used by the British to increase the number of their troops in Magelang. The peak of the battle on November of 20, 1945. A battle broke out in Ambarawa between the TKR under the leadership of Major Sumatro and British troops. On November of 21, 1945, British troops in Magelang were withdrawing to Ambarawa and protected by aircraft. The battle began on November 22, 1945, when British troops bombed villages around Ambarawa. TKR troops along with FTRU troops from Boyolali, Salatiga, and Kartasura formed a defense line along the railroad tracks and defended Ambarawa city. From the direction of Magelang, TKR troops from Division V Purwakarta under the leadership of Imam Andaronggi carried out a dawn attack. This attack aimed to his British troops stationed in Pingit Valence. Imam's troops seconded in equipping Pingit.
Meanwhile, the strength in Ambarawa increased with the arrival of 3 battalions from Yogyakarta. They were Battalion 10 of Division 10 under the leadership of Major Soeharto, Battalion 8 under the leadership of Major Sarjono, and Battalion Sugeng. Although the British troops were surrounded, they continued to try to break the siege. The city of Ambarawa was bombarded with cannon fire. To prevent casualties, the TKR was ordered to retreat to Badono by their respective commanders. Reinforcements from Regiment 2 led by M. Sarbini and the Special Police Battalion led by Onisas Toatmojo and the battalion from Yogyakarta managed to hold back enemy movements in Jambu Village. In Jambu Village, a coordination meeting was held led by Colonel Holland Iskandar. This meeting resulted in the formation of a command called the Battle Leadership Headquarters located in Magelang. On November 26, 1945, one of the troop leaders had to fall. He was Lieutenant Colonel Isdiman, a troop leader from Purwokerto. His position was replaced by Colonel Sudirman. Since then, the battle situation has changed to increasingly benefit the TKR. On December 5, 1945, the enemy was successfully driven out of Banyu village.
End of the battle on December of 11, 1945, Colonel Sudirman held negotiation by gathering the sector commanders. Based on reports from sector commanders, Colonel Sudirman concluded that the enemy's position was already trapped. Therefore, a final attack needed to be launched immediately, namely 1. A surprise attack was carried out simultaneously from all sectors. 2. Each sector's commander led the attack. 3. The troops of the struggle against ISIS or Laskar were prepared as reserve force. 4. He attack would begin on December of 12 at 4:30. 5. On December of 12, 1945, the TKR troops moved toward their respective target. In a period of 1.5 hours, they had success in surrounding the enemy's position in the city. The city of Ambarawa was surrounded for 4 days and 4 nights. The British troops who felt cornered tried to end the battle. On December of 15, 1945, the British troops left the city of Ambarawa and retreated to Semarang.